Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef.
No, corn-fed.
On the grill.
Nah, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce.
Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare. Gotta be well done.
Brioche.
Sesame seeds.
American cheese.
Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that. Strictly with the Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
First American National Bank is a local bank. Our 10 locations are right here in Northeast Mississippi. Banking decisions are made locally by people who live here. It's been that way for more than 50 years. Our involvement in the community is important to us. That's where our roots are. Technology, it changes daily, but our community is what keeps us together. If you like high-tech banking, we've got that too. Follow the flag to First American National Bank, from Iuka to Tupelo.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, out to the pitch this afternoon as ICC and Bethel are going to take on each other. It's the Bethel JV squad taking on ICC here in Fulton. The Lady Indians, they're on the road this evening as they're headed to Columbia State. So they'll be playing that one. Hopefully Columbia State will stream that match. If they do, we'll try to find that link and give it to you. We're just moments away from that First American National Bank opening kick here between ICC and Bethel. The Indians are in their blue and white kits this afternoon. You've got the blue tops, white shorts. They got white numerals. And then for Bethel, they kind of look like Amory. They've got the old gold trimmed in black and white. And that will be the kits there as well. So, yeah, only one match this afternoon here in Fulton. We do want to wish, in case any of the ladies or Coach Strother is watching on their way up to Tennessee this evening, best of luck, safe travels, and hopefully be able to come back with a W this evening from Tennessee. Of course, our next broadcast here on the Red Channel will be tomorrow night, Military Appreciation Night between ICC and Coahoma in football. It will be the Davis Ford pregame show coming your way at 6:30, or excuse me, at 6, and the First American National Bank opening kickoff will come your way at 6:30. Speaking of that First American National Bank kick, we're just moments away from the start of that here in Fulton. Follow us on Twitter at Let's Go ICC. You can search Itawamba CC Soccer as well as Let's Go ICC on Facebook and other social media outlets there as well to stay up to date with everything going on here at ICC. And I am running out of stuff to kill time for as the referee finally puts us in play as Bethel will start things off here. Now, we do have a roster for Bethel. The only problem is the roster does not have any numbers, so we want to go ahead and apologize in advance to any of the fans that are watching in favor of Bethel this afternoon. We won't be able to bring you any of those names. As the ball goes out of bounds, it'll be ICC now to control. Technically a friendly between these two teams, and for those that are watching that may not be familiar with the soccer terminology, this is something I've learned in time myself. Friendly is basically a scrimmage, an unofficial match. So ICC with it, looking to go to work, trying to go back to the middle of the pitch. It's to O'Daniel, who now clears it back out and eventually flipping the pitch as Bethel, they're extending their defense. A lot of the teams that ICC plays, they see a defense that kind of sags back and just kind of clogs up the lane. As there's a battle for the ball on the far side of the pitch, and it's going to go out of bounds back to Bethel. And so now Bethel will simply send that one in to the keeper, and he will quickly send it back out wide as they're going to try to go over the top of the Indian defense, and it's going to be cut off nicely as that was Caden Mitchell out of Saltillo coming up and basically taking that angle away from the Bethel player, and ICC easily creates the turnover and gets the ball back now. They're going to force it up the pitch, ICC with it. That was to the feet of Lando Nichols, who had it, lost it, and now Bethel battling and getting it back, sending it here to the near side. Ball at midfield. Now here comes Bethel on the attack. Sends it ahead. Here comes an opportunity for Bethel. And it's going to be sent out of bounds. Nicely done that time by Carson O'Daniel to get back and allow the rest of his teammates to catch up with him there and reset the defense. We're scoreless here in the first half. 42 minutes and 49 seconds to play as the throw-in is controlled. And they're going to call them offside in that situation, so the ball will go back to the Indians. I believe this is going to be the only match of the week here for ICC, at least the men's side. We talked about it, the women. They're on their way to Columbia, Tennessee right now. And if I'm not mistaken, they're going to play Dyersburg, Tennessee Sunday at Meridian. Part of that Rush Invitational. My phone, for some reason, is not pulling up that schedule, but I believe that is correct. This Sunday they're playing Dyersburg, Tennessee, and Meridian, of course. So we'll try to keep you updated in case Meridian will be streaming those matches on Sunday. Now here comes ICC on the attack. This is Clayton O'Daniel. Tries to send this one ahead, looking for an angle, and just couldn't quite get it. Oh, whiffed on the send-out that time, and a break there for the Indians as Carter Chandler watches it go out of bounds, and nearly an opportunity there for ICC to get up and get that one. Carter had a chance to get it and just watched it go out of bounds. That's going to be a foul on Carter. You know, I said reminds you of Amory. Well, I could have also said East Central Community College is what Bethel also looks like, because I nearly just called him EC. You see the ICC baseball team in the background. They're participating in their fall ball. The softball team, they played this past Saturday is when ICC was hosting Gulf Coast, and they tied one and won one with Freed Hardman. They're another NAI program like this Bethel squad. As this ball sent ahead, it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by ICC. So Bethel gets it now. Carter Chandler coming up and applying some pressure and going to go out of bounds, and last touch by Bethel. So ICC will throw it in now. Well, it's just not a whole lot of life here at the pitch this afternoon. Nothing coming out of the dugouts. A smattering of fans here this afternoon. Neither team really showed a whole lot of enthusiasm or spark about them in warm-ups. So, you know, it may be a team that can find that first goal, maybe get a little bit of life about them, a little bit of momentum heading their side that can find a way to win this one today. Of course, these two teams played to open the season, preseason match in McKenzie, Tennessee, and it was not an official score kept as they just played 30-minute periods, 3 of those, as Bethel sends this one ahead. ICC gets it without a problem and now sends this one forward. So this will be their first official match of the year. As this ball is being deflected around, and ICC will let it settle. As this is Josh White, cuts it back across the middle. Poor touch, and the ball gets away, and now here comes Bethel, but nobody there to help as Braden Helms, was able to get to the ball and get it back, and now ICC struggling with it, gets it back over the middle. This is O'Daniel. O'Daniel sends it ahead, and there's Bethel taking it away. But the ball goes out of bounds, so it will stay with the Indians. And then taken right back by Bethel. So right now, anything you can do, I can do better in the turnover department before these teams. And neither team has had a shot on goal yet. That one sent to midfield, broken up that time by Carson O'Daniel. The ball sent ahead, but deflected out of bounds by Carson. So the ball will go back to Bethel.
Pressing, Carter, pressing. Press him again.
So now up to the midfield. Nearly taken away that time by the Indians. Bethel wanting to go over the top of the defense. And it's going to be offside call again. So again, neither team in a rhythm here early on. So this one's sent ahead and it's going to go out of bounds. And it'll go back to Bethel. Lee Adams on the sideline taking photos for ICCimages.com. And then just a mental mistake that time on the part of Bethel as the ball was thrown in, bounced off his leg, and ran out of bounds. So now it'll be a corner opportunity here for the Indians. So first true scoring opportunity of the match here for ICC. See if they can take advantage of it with 37:45 to play here in the first half. So a corner piece coming up here for the Indians, something the Indians haven't been bad on, but can most definitely use some improvement. So now would be an opportune time to do so. They look to go back post, and the ball is sent just too high. The keeper came out of the net to try to stop it that time, couldn't quite get to it. It did end up at the feet, I believe, of Clayton O'Daniel, and O'Daniel just a little too tall as momentum carried him through the shot and went above the goal, so a missed opportunity there for the Indians. We're still scoreless here with 37 minutes and 5 seconds to play. The ball deflected away. ICC now had a chance, but then the ball just cleared out nicely. Good job that time by Bethel, just basically get the ball back, clear it out, and allow their defense to reset, and dodged another bullet there as ICC couldn't make that turnover dangerous. So the Indians reset. This is going to be Diego with it. Now swings it back out wide to Josh White. Into the middle, nobody there. Turnover, but then there is O'Daniel coming back to get it. Good job that time on the part of Carson O'Daniel. Didn't have much communication by Bethel to let him know he's coming on the backside. Took the ball away, and now here come the Indians on the attack. O'Daniel with it again at his feet. Tries to squeeze it ahead, but then there's a nice job taking that one away by Bethel. Bethel trying to get out in transition. The Indians getting back nicely to force them to turn the ball around and reset the attack. This one dropped ahead. Bethel's going to fire on this one. It's going to be slapped out of bounds, as it was Helms coming up and helping out on the play. And this will be a corner opportunity coming up here for Bethel. A not as hot as it was yesterday, but still hot day here at the ballpark. Cooler temperatures are supposed to move in tomorrow, get a little bit of break of the heat, and seeing some leaves fall around campus. Hopefully that's going to be a continuing trend. As a corner opportunity coming up here as the ball sent ahead. Header is going to be cleared out that time. Now the shot is going to go wide, and they're going to say it'll be another corner opportunity here for the Indians. One of those that time ICC was trying to stop the ball and then realized it was well off frame, then tried to get out of the way, but could not as it deflected off the inner part of his thigh, went out of bounds, and now it'll be a second corner opportunity coming up here for Bethel. And I will go ahead and apologize if I do reference them as East Central. As I said, they very similar to East Central in their colors. As this is going to be a line drive on the attempt there on the corner. Not a good touch, and this ball's going to be sent ahead, and Bethel's just simply going to let that one clear out. Good no call on that contact by the referee, as you saw an ICC player go flying no advantage was gained either way, so they said play on. Indians send this one ahead. It does find its way out of bounds, so it will stay with Bethel. There's 34 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in the first half. Neither team has yet to score. Sorry about that. I had to reply to an email as I was looking down. ICC comes up empty on the attempt. Ball being bounced around, and ICC is going to let it settle near midfield. So Daniel sprints away from his defender, now sends it out wide. That's going to be Nichols with it. Nichols tries to squeeze it ahead, just not at a bad angle, but a good job defensively by number 5 of Bethel to take away the angle of the ICC player to be able to get on the ball that time, and now Bethel with it. Remind you can follow us on Twitter at Let's Go ICC, at Let's Go ICC. On Twitter, you can let us know you're watching or listening. You can possibly win a free shout out. Of course, don't forget, you can also go on Twitter and see today's What a Play Wednesday presented by Renaissance Bank, the best bank in the South, Renaissance Bank. Visit them at Renaissance Nation and also RenaissanceBank.com. Madison Haley has that for us each Wednesday. We try to send it out around 11. Because we had soccer today, we had to send it out a little bit earlier than normal. There's a lot of confusion across the way as now they're just going to spot the ball. So it will be a free kick opportunity here for Bethel. Still scoreless as we're inside 33 minutes to go until halftime. Remind you to stay tuned. Part of halftime will be the Little Caesars halftime show. Will be the ICC All-American Band's performance from the first game of the year. Now here comes East Central. And they had put the flag up saying offside. She showed offside, the AR did, and then put the flag down as the play continued. Sully asked, the AR said it was a deliberate move by the defender. So it will be a corner opportunity coming up here for Bethel. So they're going to send it short this time. Gets by the defender, now splits another, wants to fire, and that one's going to be too tall. Well, nice strong shot that time, and nifty dribbling between defenders, just couldn't quite get it on frame, and the Indians dodge a bullet there. So again, the ball in Firewater Creek, if you're a student at ICC or just a fan of soccer, would like to come out and be a ball retriever, ball boy, ball girl at the soccer matches, I'm sure David and Sully will not complain if you would like to volunteer there. Poor touch by the Indians as that ball's going to go out wide and nearly on frame, and they're going to say, did it touch an ICC player? No, it did not, as Bethel was trying to get another corner kick, but could not. So the ball goes out of bounds, and Alex Box with it now. So it'll be a goal kick coming up here inside 31 minutes to go until halftime. Again, neither team really sharp to start the contest here. Is not to slight either team right now, but it's almost as if neither team really wants to be out there right now. As this ball over the middle, trying to send it ahead to find Cade Knight. Just a little too long on that one. And now here comes Bethel trying to quickly get momentum going back their way. They send this one ahead. Nice touch, but it's going to be cleared out as that was Helms that stepped in front of that one. Helms has been consistent and steady on that back line for the Indians this season. Worked his way into that starting role, and once he got in there, he hasn't lost his starting position as that ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Bethel. Again, remind you, you can come right back here Thursday night on the Red Channel for football. As the Indians will throw this one in. Going to try to send this one from distance, and just a poor touch. The ball's going to be deflected out. Foot race for it, and Bethel will win that battle. Carter tried to get to it, and it's going to be sent out of bounds. And they knocked down that time as the player from Bethel kind of lost his balance in an unfortunate spot that time and fell into the ICC player. And the ball now goes out of bounds, so it will be a free kick just outside the box here. So a really good opportunity for the Indians to find a way to stick this one home and break open this scoreless contest with 28:50 to play. So this is going to be Josh White. Next to him is Carter Chandler. The referee is going to step the wall off here. Got to give him the necessary and proper 10 feet.
You might have Marquez.
So the Indians with an opportunity here. 0-0 is the score. White is going to take it, pops it up, looking back post, and popped out nicely that time by the keeper. And now here comes Bethel with an opportunity to send this one ahead, see if they've got some numbers. But no, once again, Helms there to break it up and negate the opportunity. And this one sent forward, and Helms is there again. Great hustle on the part of Braden Helms that time. As a good play by the keeper. Again, we do apologize. We got a list of names for Bethel. We just don't have any numbers to go with those names, so we cannot call out those. But the young man, the keeper for Bethel, an excellent job on getting that one out of bounds and breaking up that dangerous threat there for the Indians. Substitution coming into the match here. This is going to be subs for ICC. Let's see, Jalen Boyd coming into the match along with number 12, Ruben Perez. You got number 7, Brian Huckabee, and number 22, Cameron West, all into the contest here for ICC. These substitutions being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona. Visit bankofOkolona.com. John Harrod and Company, a proud sponsor of ICC Athletics, and proud to be a part of today's broadcast here on the Red Channel. Well, this ball sent ahead. Now here comes an opportunity for Bethel out on the far side of the pitch. Now drop back over the middle. Oh, just an unfortunate bounce that time for Bethel. ICC was able to clear that one out. Sends it ahead, but then there's nice hustle play on the part of Bethel to get it back, but the Indians in the right spot at the right time to catch that deflection, and now they're going to send it ahead. Speed down the sideline. Now here comes the Indians. Oh, just a missed cue that time as they were trying to send that one ahead to Huckabee. The ball went one way, Huckabee broke the other, and the ball's going to be sent back towards mid-pitch as it goes out of bounds. Well, Caden Mitchell better hurry. Nope, he didn't get to it in time. There was a future ICC Indian on the sideline that sprinted down the sideline and tried to get the ball back to Mitchell and sent it in on a nice touch himself. So now here come the Indians. Nice little give and go that time out on the far wing. Tries to send it across the middle, broken up nicely that time on the part of Bethel. So Bethel with it now. They quickly distribute it up the pitch, and now ICC forces them to go backwards. And good quick touches to get away from the ICC defenders. Trying to send it over the top, and that's going to be sent ahead. The referees letting them play a little bit today as there was some contact on that previous play. The Bethel player thought should have drew a whistle but did not. And now here come the Indians trying to get on their attack. Bethel's made it difficult all day today. They've got some really good speed and able to make things difficult for the Indians thus far in the contest. Ball that is ricocheted off, finds his feet of Clayton O'Daniel, who sends it out wide now. Quick touch between Knight and Nichols. Knight ends up having it, tries to squeeze it ahead. I believe that was intended for Boyd, but it was broken up nicely by Bethel, as that ball's going to be sent out of bounds. I believe they're the Cougars. I need to look this up, please. Give me a moment for that.
Get back in that half space a little bit. Right there, you good.
They're the Wildcats. Okay, so I knew it was some sort of cat, but it is the Wildcats. As this thrown in was like he lost the handle of the ball when he threw it in, and it ended up going high in the sky, but Bethel was able to keep it. Now they're going to try to reverse the pitch here. But ICC quickly swarming on defense. This one's sent ahead. Now it gets behind the player. Here comes an opportunity for the Wildcats. Near side of the pitch. Fires, tries to go on the cross. It was broken up that time, and the Indians do a good job. And stop me if you've heard this before. Braden Hillams stepping in the way of that one and making the play for ICC on that back line. So the Indians with it now, but then they lose it, and the ball's being popped up. Bethel lets it settle, tries to send this one ahead, and that's going to be a handball on the Indians. So here comes an opportunity for the Wildcats to break open this scoreless contest. 23 minutes and 38 seconds to go until halftime. So an opportunity here for the Wildcats. 0-0 is the score. Awesome. Well, shout out to the Bethel fan watching back home. Said we didn't have numbers, so they just ran us up a roster with numbers on there. So greatly do appreciate that. So Coach just sent it this way, so we're going to be able to bring you some names, as this kick is going to be high and off frame that time. And so awesome. We do appreciate that fan that is tuning in in support of Bethel. So let me get situated here. All right, so one thing I do want to say is, once I do find the keeper's name and his number, we want to give him props because he has played extremely well here in the first half, and that's going to be a foul whistle there on Bethel. Looks like it's Louise Sharp. And I do apologize if I say any of these names wrong for the Bethel players. But Sharp in net has been outstanding so far in the contest, as this one's sent ahead. Boyd's going to try to get to it. Oh, just about a yard shy before it goes out of bounds. Nice hustle on the part of Jalen Boyd. Just couldn't get to it in time, so that resulted in a throw-in here for Bethel. So here are your starters today for Bethel. Chipper Williams, he's wearing number 12. Mohamed Salah, he is wearing number 6. We've already talked about Sharp, as we have the hydration break here with 21:31 to go in the first half. Hydration break, we're going to take the break with them and hear a few words from our sponsors and be back with more. Neil, your score with 21:31 to go in the first half.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Car Hop Classic for just $2.99 is the perfect 1-2 punch of flavor and value.
Time that!
You need a trainer to help you eat the burger?
Hey, stay out of this.
Don't get in my head, man. There's barely room for me in there.
Hurry in and try quarter-pound double cheeseburger or 6-inch Philly plus tots for $2.99.
My mom never let me eat this much cookie dough.
What would she say if she saw you eating this big scoop cookie dough blast?
I don't know. Why ask her?
Don't tell your father.
Oh, naughty, naughty.
Hurry in and scoop up our new cookie dough treats. Try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
The longer a person has diabetes, the more likely they are to develop diabetic retinopathy. If left untreated, diabetic retinopathy can lead to blindness. That's why it's important for diabetics to have a comprehensive eye examination with dilation once a year. I'm Dr. Laurie Cagle of Cagle Eye Center in Fulton. We offer comprehensive eye exams to provide diagnosis and treatment of various eye diseases. Browse our large selection of frames available in prescription and non-prescription. Call to schedule your appointment today at Cagle Eye Center in Fulton.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6. Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're out of the hydration break. Still no score here between ICC and Bethel. 21:31 to go in the first half. Not, as I said, not a bad day here at the pitch. We're in the shade here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. Of course, you can find out how you can contribute to Itawamba Community College by visiting iccms.edu. That's iccms.edu. Well, I got to give a shout out. She just sent me a message. My sister, Jody Gore, watching. She's a big soccer fan, big ICC fan. That's the only reason she's watching. She's not a fan of her brother. But, yeah, shout out to Jody watching back in Bruce, as well as a shout out to everyone tuning in here. We do appreciate everyone that's supporting both ICC and those that are watching in favor of Bethel this afternoon, as one of their fans did give their coach the shout and said, hey, they have a roster, they just don't have the numbers. And so now hopefully we'll be able to get you those names and numbers of these deserving guys that are out there working hard right now. So ICC will send the ball back in play, basically just chip that one back to the keeper. Part of the sportsmanship of the game, that is soccer, as they put the ball back in action. So Bethel with it on the far side of the pitch. That ball goes out of bounds, and it would go back to the Indians. Again, join us Thursday night back here on the Red Channel for football. If you're away from your computer, maybe in your car, you can listen on 101.9 FM. That's 101.9 FM. Super Talk Mississippi, your new home for ICC football, as well as Tuesdays at 9:06. You can listen to the ICC Hour, where we talk about anything and everything that is good about ICC. And, boy, I tell you what, it's an easy hour to fill when you're talking ICC, Itawamba Community College, and all the good things that surround the college there. Coming up on 20 minutes of play until halftime, still no score. Both these teams making their adjustments during the hydration break. And as we said, You know, it was kind of a lackadaisical start to the contest for both teams. Neither team really getting fired up and showing much emotion during warm-ups, kind of going through the motions, I guess would be the best way to say it. But starting to see a little bit more action, a little bit more enthusiasm out of the teams here. They go out wide. Here comes an opportunity for the Indians. Looking to go on the cross, but it was broken up. Nicely done that time by number 5, Aaron Grant, coming in and breaking that one up. Grant's been active on that back line for the Wildcats, as the Indians will have another corner opportunity coming up here. Just got to get a ball to have that corner opportunity. So now they will send it across the way. Cameron West, he's out of Scotland. He will send in this corner opportunity here for the Indians. Neal is your scorer. Sends this one. Nice touch over the middle. Tall. Oh, it was there, but a great save. The deflection kept away that time. Oh, my, what a great opportunity for the Indians, but an even better play by the keeper for Bethel to negate that one. Is a highlight-worthy save there. As ICC has the balls, we're back to live action. Trying to send it over the middle.
Coming hard, Josh. 2 men.
And that ball sent back to midfield, and ICC controls. Boy, good opportunity. Nice send on the corner piece that time by the Indians. Just a great effort on the part of Sharp to get the save and keep this match scoreless. Well, you see the ICC baseball team in the background there. I believe they've got a game coming up Saturday, possibly. Of course, their fall ball schedule, it changes from time to time. Of course, they are playing their red and blue series as well, or their steak and bean series, as they call it. Softball in action near this time, football, and just everything always happening in ICC Athletics. So you can keep up with everything ICC Athletics by following @Let's Go ICC on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And they're calling for a ball as this one rolls into the Firewater Creek, as we call it, as it went underneath the bridge, as they are calling it again. I know there's 2 balls on this side of the drink. One, I believe, under the bridge next to the concession stand. Always the fun part of soccer matches here is that ball just tends to get away and gets in the ditch, and hasn't rained in a while, so you don't really imagine water being an issue in the ditch. Of course, soccer's happy it hasn't been raining, football as well, but man, oh man, we really could use some rain throughout the area. ICC with it now, trying to squeeze that one ahead, looking across the middle, taken away nicely by Bethel, as now they want to send this one long, see if they can use some of their speed to get it up the pitch, but Helms is there, sends it back towards midfield, and it's going to go out of bounds, and last touched by the Wildcats of Bethel. Mass substitutions getting set to come in once again here for the Indians. We'll see if they allow them to come in, and yes, they are. We'll try to get you the substitution. Also, mass substitutions coming in for Bethel. You know what, guys? I'm just going to be honest with you. Each team sending in about 5 to 6 substitutions each. So basically, to steal a term from hockey, a line change here for both teams, and too many names to call out. So we'll try to get you those changes as we progress throughout the contest. There's 17 minutes to play. No score. Sending this one across the way, trying to find Chandler, who has come back into the contest. Lets it settle now, tries to get past the defender. Breaks by and now sends it over the middle, but broken up nicely that time, as that was Grant. Once again, playing strong on that bat line for the Wildcats, breaking up that opportunity. He's done it about 3 or 4 times in the contest so far. A large part of the reason why this match is still 0-0. The ball sent out of bounds, last touch by the Indians. Bethel will get it back. Raphael Henry, he's up top running the camera for today's match. Lee Adams is on the sideline. He's taking photos for ICCimages.com as well as updating Twitter. The Lady Indians, they'll be in action tonight in Tennessee as they're taking on Columbia State. That will be a 6 o'clock start. I believe that's still Central Time. We'll have updates for sure on Twitter. If they do stream the match, we'll hope to get that link and be able to get that your way as well. Oh, nice backheel touch. But there again is Helms. I keep saying Helms because we had Brian Helms that played basketball who went on to Ole Miss, but it was Helms that sent that one out of bounds, so it will stay with Bethel. So a nice job by Helms to recover. So Bethel will send this one in, tries to poke it to the side, but nicely done by Weston Mitchell to take that one away. Now here comes the Indians down the side. Oh, nice job by Boyd. Trying to get a little give and go action, and just couldn't quite get enough of a foot of it that time by Huckabee to get it back to Boyd as he had his man beat down the side. Would have been a great 1v1 opportunity, but unfortunately for the Indians, just could not find it. And then we're going to have a foul called on Bethel. Tripping is going to be the call there. So inside 15 minutes to play now. 0-0, still the situation between ICC and Bethel. The Indians in the blue tops, white shorts. Bethel, gold and black. ICC moving right to left on your screen. Bethel, of course, obviously moving left to right. Both teams taking a lot of opportunities to get players into the match so far. Numerous substitutions, and usually when they do substitute, they send in a lot at a time. Now here come the Indians. Not a whole lot of movement without the ball, making it really easy on the defenders for Bethel, and they take the ball away because of that. Ball is sent ahead and kept that time by the Wildcats, sending this one across the pitch. Just a unfortunate touch that bends behind the player. It was intended for Jack Churchward. Subs in for ICC, 2 coming in. Diego and Carson O'Daniel back into the contest. It will be Cameron West and Perez out of the contest. Of course, West has missed a lot of action this season after suffering a head injury in the first match of the year. I believe he came back to action during that Northwest game, as there's a poor touch by Bethel. ICC with it now. Boyd trying to dribble it outside, but nicely done defensively that time by Bethel to clear it out. Boyd is down on the pitch. He's still down as the referee's letting play continue here as ICC has it. Bethel, though, takes it away, and it's going to be a stop in the action. Injury timeout on the pitch. Let's take the injury timeout with them and hear from the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. Back with more right after this.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
And welcome back. Good to see Boyd able to walk off on his own power as number 20 for ICC. Nichols will check in place of Boyd, and then number 21, Octavia, will check in for Bethel. Again, I do apologize if I say any of these names wrong for Bethel this afternoon. Again, do appreciate the fan that texted the coach and said, hey, doesn't have numbers to let everybody know who it is. So we do appreciate those fans from Bethel that are watching. ICC gets it back, but there's Bethel to take it away. Hit us up on Twitter at Let's Go ICC if you're watching. I know Linda Sullivan probably checking in with us as always when Mike's guys are playing. There's a shot over the middle. It's broken up, though. Cade Knight, lucky, wanted a little bit of a foul there. Didn't get the call. As that one sent out of bounds and bounces off the top of the dugout next to us here. I guess, do you still consider these dugouts in soccer? Not really dug out into the field or anything. It's the sitting area that's covered to the left and right of us here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. As this ball sent out again, and it gets caught up in the trees. Clock continuing to run as we come up on 12 minutes to play here until halftime. There's still no score in the contest between your ICC Indians and Bethel University Wildcats. So the ball being pinballed around, and Bethel tried to let it settle, and just ball took a higher bounce than he was anticipating that time as it sent out of bounds, and ICC will have the throw in right below us here. This is Mitchell to throw it in. Sends it to the feet of Nichols, and Nichols sends it back to Mitchell. Oh, that had to hurt as the young man from Bethel headed that one away, and it was actually more of a liner than a floater towards him that time as it goes out of bounds, and ICC has it. Just a mad scramble for the ball, and we're going to have a foul. This is going to be called on Bethel, so ICC will get the ball back. The referee not a fan of the young man that was kind of delaying the game that time. As ICC is going to send this one on a rope, and basically Mitchell gets it right back off the deflection, and the ball's going to be sent out of bounds, and it will stay with the Indians. 0-0 is the situation. Inside 11 minutes to play now. Ball is out of bounds, and it will belong to Bethel, they say. And Bethel quickly zips this one in, trying to see if they can get ICC napping instead of getting back. Now they send it ahead. Here comes an opportunity. But a nice job that time by Garrett Mills to deflect that one out of bounds and allow the defense to reset. Stay tuned. In halftime, we'll have the ICC All-American Band performance from earlier this year coming your way. Well, we'll give you Sonic stats if there is any. As there will be a break in the action as the ball has went into the tree line. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as Alex Box ran into the ditch and came back with 3 soccer balls. That's how many has gone into the ditch. I thought there was only 2 over there, but apparently there is 3. As we're back to live action now. Still no score. Ball is out of bounds, and it will stay with Bethel. Bethel throws it in. Not a whole lot of space to work with there, and the ICC Indians were able to force a turnover. Now the Indians trying to find a way forward. They send it ahead, but that time just a little bit too far, trying to find Lando going forward, but wasn't there, and the ball will go back to Bethel. So it'll be a goal kick coming up now here for the Indians. All right, we do have a Twitter shout out here. And it's coming all the way from Scotland to Bethel. And it's Shirley Couts. Miss Shirley, I hope I'm saying this right. Shirley Couts saying best of luck to number 17, Cameron Couts. All the best for a great game, guys. She's supporting Bethel, watching here on Let'sGoICCTV.com, the Red Channel. We do appreciate her tuning in and supporting the Wildcats of Bethel. ICC had an opportunity there, but the ball just did not want to quite go down the pitch with Carson O'Daniel as it's going to go out of bounds and back to the Indians. 8.5 minutes to play here in the contest. Try to squeeze that one over the middle. Bethel's in the way of it. ICC, though, gets it back. Good job by Carter Chandler to muscle that one away. Now tries to swing it out wide on the wing, and there's Bethel to take it away. But then Chandler gets it right back into the middle they go. This is Boyd. Excuse me, though, that was Diego with it. And now ICC resets. Into the middle they go to Carter Chandler. Trying to make his 2 names 1 there, and it doesn't work too well. Bethel gets it back now. They try to go on the attack. Squeezes it ahead. That ball was touched. Forced forward, and ICC gets it back. Anything you can do, I can do better so far. As both these teams just basically exchanging turnovers. Back and forth they go with it, and ICC now gets it back. India's trying to go on the attack, and that's going to be a foul and a possible card here. Yes, it will be. A yellow card is issued to number 8. And they just have one name for number 8, Diego. So don't know if it's his first name or last name, maybe his only name, maybe like my favorite artist, Prince. Just one name is needed for Diego. So he will come out of the contest. ICC will send in a substitution as well. Clayton O'Daniel into the contest, coming in for Bethel is number 18, Banjo. Spelled B-A-N-J-O, so if I am saying any of these names wrong, I greatly apologize. There she is, Linda Sullivan checking in with the Let's Go ICC, as Indians with a free kick coming up here with 7:26 to play in the contest. 0-0 is the situation. Lando sends this one ahead, but cleared out nicely that time by Bethel. Some of the ICC faithful wanted to push in the back. I got to agree, good no call on the part of the referee that time, saying play on. Ball is going to go out of bounds, and it will belong to waiting to see here as he's talking to a couple of players, and looks like it's going to be Bethel's ball. Some of the ICC fans didn't like it, as they said it came off his chest that time, but the ICC thought Bethel was getting a little too physical to be able to get the ball back. But that's one thing the referees have done today. They've been extremely consistent, and they have let the guys play today, as the ball will be thrown in but then given right back to the Indians. Substitution into the match here for ICC. Josh White, Jalen Boyd, and Caden Mitchell into the contest here for the Indians. 6.5 to play until halftime. 0-0 still the situation. Neither team able to find that breakthrough and bust open this scoreless game so far. So the throw in, and ICC with it, trying to go left foot. Oh, good idea, just couldn't quite get enough foot on it that time. Trying to find the O'Daniel connection as the ball goes, no, not out of bounds. Great hustle on the part of Permenta. As the ball out of bounds, and the Indians will throw it in a hurry here. O'Daniel with it. Clayton sends it over the middle, trying to find his brother Carson, but it was Banjo to take it away, but then ICC gets it back. White had it, and then just a little miscommunication between the Indians on the exchange. Diego will come back into the contest after subbing out when he got that yellow card. And the referee asking Bethel to reset, allowing their man to get off the field before they throw it in. Just getting a little anxious there. 5 minutes to play here until halftime. 0-0 is the situation. And this one's going to be sent out of bounds. It will stay with Bethel. So Bethel getting set to throw this one in.
No turn, Josh. No turn. No turn.
Biezra throws it in, then the ball's going to be sent forward, and ICC steps in the way of it, and then a foul whistled on Soto. And the Indians quickly put it back in play. No, the referee says, give them time. Said it was not in the correct spot of the foul, so they're going to reset it where the AR asked them to.
Taking that space, Carson.
4 minutes to play, and we're still scoreless. ICC and Bethel, the only match today here in Fulton. The women are on the way to Columbia State up in Tennessee. You can keep up with that match on Twitter at Let's Go ICC. If Columbia does end up broadcasting that match, we'll put that out on Twitter as well so you can watch it there. This ball sent ahead. ICC steps in front of it and gets it back. 3.5 minutes to play now until halftime. Oh, good idea was looking ahead, trying to find Diego, but the ball was cleared out nicely by Bethel. But ICC gets it back now, trying to go on the attack, looking to split defenders. Oh, good job getting physical that time by Bethel to get the ball back. And then a frustration foul called on ICC is just a good, strong, clean play on the part of Bethel to get the ball back. Now trying to go over the top of the Indians' defense. Sends this one ahead. Header is sent back to midfield, and it's a scramble for it, and Bethel wins the battle, tries to send it forward, and just a little bit too far as Box was able to sprint out to his right, easily scoop that one up, and now we'll send it back in play as they're rolling it forward to Caden Mitchell. Mitchell with the touch ahead. Now swings it out wide. Indians on the attack. 2.5 minutes to play. Trying to go ahead to O'Daniel. And, a lot of contact that time. A little bit of a push. We've said they have let them play a little bit today. That one might have been a little bit too much as O'Daniel was knocked off track to try to get to the ball. But, hey, if you don't get called for it, good job of stopping the advantage. ICC gets it back. Sends it across the middle now. Indians trying to make something happen. Didn't really touch the ball forward. It just kind of bounced off the Indians' foot. And now ICC will back it back out and reset with 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Stop in action. Don't know if there might have been contact. And the player not wanting to come off the pitch, but as that is Soto. And it's been a point of interest for the referees this year. Or not a point of interest, but a point of just keeping an eye on the situation. If you do have some contact, whether it be like an elbow or running into or any type of contact to the head, they force them to come out of the contest. And I'm not really sure, as he really didn't seem dazed or anything. Might have had a bug in his eye as he was kind of looking like he was wiping towards his eye. But that's one thing the referees have been told to pay a little bit closer attention to, is the ball is sent ahead and still bouncing around, and Bethel will break it up. Sends this one out wide with 1:19 to go here in the first half of play. Still no score in the contest. And now here come the Indians, having a chance over the middle now. Drops it back to O'Daniel. O'Daniel fires, deflected, and saved. Go back and look at this one on the Little Caesars instant replay, as that one was broken up nicely, turned into an easy save that time. Now the ball's sent ahead. Now here comes Bethel on the attack. 40 seconds. Tries to squeeze that one ahead, just couldn't quite thread the needle. Now the Indians leave it out wide. Can ICC find a final charge here in the final 30 seconds of the first half? Sends it ahead. O'Daniel trying to get to it, and it's going to be sent out of bounds. And with 24 seconds to play here, ICC is going to have to hurry as the ball goes near the concession area. There's some fans out there that's going to assist with the play there. Of course, seating in the shade, always a premium here at the pitch this afternoon. 10 seconds. ICC is going to have to hurry. Tries to send it ahead. O'Daniel with it, trying to dribble through traffic. Was quickly surrounded. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's going to do it. We're scoreless after the first half of play here in Fulton. No Sonic stats to talk about here in the first half. Just some great keeper play. ICC with a couple of shot on goals. Not very many shots on goal at all for Bethel.
Wait till everybody gets off the field. Okay. That way they get the full 10.
As we'll have a 10-minute halftime and come back, and second half of play here from Fulton. 0-0 is the situation. We'll take a break, hear from that ICC All-American band, and then some. Back with more right after this.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Car Hop Classic for just $2.99 is the perfect 1-2 punch of flavor and value.
Time that.
You need a trainer to help you eat the burger?
Hey, stay out of this.
Don't get in my head, man. There's barely room for me in there.
Hurry in and try quarter-pound double cheeseburger or 6-inch Philly plus tots for $2.99.
My mom never let me eat this much cookie dough.
What would she say if she saw you eating this big scoop cookie dough blast?
I don't know. Why ask her?
Don't tell your father.
Oh, naughty, naughty.
Hurry in and scoop up our new cookie dough treats. Try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Itawamba Community College is proud to present to you the 2019 ICC All-American Marching Band. This year's program, The Evolution of Gaming, features some of the most popular video games of our time. This evening we open with the 1980 Atari game Space Invaders. And now, the ICC All-American Marching Band. The 91 Sega game Sonic the Hedgehog, featuring trumpet soloist Tucker Johnston from Saltillo. Featuring our percussion section. And Diavion Calmise Walker from Starkville. Color guard captains are Alfonso Fernandez, South Pontotoc, and Alexis Wharton from Barr County, Alabama. Percussion captains are Cody Hunter from Lafayette and Alexis Bradley from Tupelo. Front ensemble captains are Chloe Hatfield from Alcorn Central and Jacob Curry from Saltillo. Indian choreographer is Roxy Thomas Clayton. The ICC All-American.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6. Pizza, pizza.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef. No, corn-fed. On the grill.
Now, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce.
Nah, arugula.
Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare. Gotta be well done. Brioche.
Sesame seeds.
American cheese.
Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that. Strictly with the Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
First American National Bank is a local bank. Our 10 locations are right here in Northeast Mississippi. Banking decisions are made locally by people who live here. It's been that way for more than 50 years. Our involvement in the community is important to us. That's where our roots are. Technology, it changes daily, but our community is what keeps us together. If you like high-tech banking, we've got that too. Follow the flag to First American National Bank, from Iuka to Tupelo.
The longer a person has diabetes, the more likely they are to develop diabetic retinopathy. If left untreated, diabetic retinopathy can lead to blindness. That's why it's important for diabetics to have a comprehensive eye examination with dilation once a year. I'm Dr. Laurie Cagle of Cagle Eye Center in Fulton. We offer comprehensive eye exams to provide diagnosis and treatment of various eye diseases. Browse our large selection of frames available in prescription and non-prescription. Call to schedule your appointment today at Cagle Eye Center in Fulton.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to start the second half of play. ICC will have it to start the second half with this First American National Bank kick to start the second half. ICC now will move to left to right on your screens. The Indians in their blue and white kits. Then you've got Bethel, the visiting JV squad out of McKenzie, Tennessee. They'll be moving right to left. They'll be in their old gold and black kits. Black numerals, white numerals for ICC. Going to be a difficult task for Sharp here in the second half as he'll be looking back into the sun. Be interested to see what these two teams do here as they took the 10 minutes to kind of go over what they wanted to do here in the second half and make their adjustments as the ball goes out of bounds. We do have a new keeper in net here for the Indians in the second half as Alex Box has came out. We'll try to get the number on the keeper. I believe that might be Corbin Martin. Yes, it is. Martin in net now here for the Indians. ICC coming up and applying a little bit more pressure on that front line. They get the turnover in the ball back at midfield. This is Carson O'Daniel. That O'Daniel name, it's been a name that has been a long lineage in the ICC soccer program. His older brother Clayton is on the team. Coming off an outstanding season from a freshman, so that O'Daniel name, a big-time name here in the ICC soccer program. This one sent ahead, and oh, good idea. Looking for Clayton O'Daniel that time, just couldn't quite sink that one up as he was just about 2 steps away from having a chance of making that one dangerous and putting one on frame. But instead, another good quick decision by the keeper. Sharp to come up and make a play on the ball and keep it a 0-0 contest. The ball broken up and sent out of bounds. Last touch by Bethel. As this one sent ahead, ball deflected away. It was off the back heel of O'Daniel, off the chest of a Bethel player. Some of the ICC faithful across the way wanted a handball, but good no call on the part of the referee as it was not intentional that time as the ball just popped off the heel of the ICC player. Indians get the ball back now as Bethel trying to come up and apply some pressure, trying to take it away. There's Carson O'Daniel who had it, just the ball took a funky hop on him that time and wouldn't stay with him. Now here come the Wildcats. Looking for the cross, and it's sent out that time. That was Helms again playing extremely well on that back line for the Indians, breaking up that opportunity, sending it ahead and trying to force that one forward. Shout out to Michael Upton, the director of advancement that is tuned in here. He's busy getting things ready for homecoming and Thursday night's military appreciation night here at ICC. As this one sent ahead, oh, good opportunity there, but just a swing and a miss on the part of Chandler. Now ICC, though, is able to keep possession. They do back it back out and reset the attack. Ahead they go with the ball. A lot of physicality there. Referee said play on as ICC gets the ball back now. Man, you can see a different kind of life out of the Indians here, applying a lot of pressure defensively, smothering Bethel, but now quick touch. They're able to get it ahead and send it forward. As that one quickly scooped up there. Just a reminder for those that are kind of used to our consistency here with the broadcast. The ladies will not be playing today, and they have not already played. They were actually on the road to Columbia, Tennessee. That match coming your way at 6 o'clock tonight. I do believe it is still Central Time where they're playing, but we'll try to get you some updates throughout the night on Twitter. If they do broadcast that match up in Columbia, we will send you that link, and you can watch it there as well. Substitution into the match now for ICC. This is Jalen Boyd into the match. Coming out will be Carter Chandler. This substitution being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Understanding you, RenaissanceBank.com. Also, don't forget to visit all those videos they do now, the SEC shorts and more, by visiting RenaissanceNation.com. So the Indians with the ball. And they try to send this one ahead, and Bethel breaks it up. Indians trying to quickly recover defensively. Now Bethel sends this one out wide. Nobody there, just a little bit of miscommunication on part of the Wildcats. You see the guys talking back and forth to each other, saying that one's on me. And so ICC will have it to throw it in at midfield. Trying to go over the top. This one sent high. And Bethel watches it hit the turf, and ICC controls. Carson O'Daniel squeezes it ahead to his brother, who quickly pokes that one back out to Diego. Now goes out wide. Here come the Indians on the attack. Trying to cross it over. Good job that time by Diego to break that one up and forcing the Indians to reset the attack at midfield. Tries to squeeze that one in the middle. Nothing there. And now the Indians poke this one forward. Oh, good idea. Looking for Clayton O'Daniel. Just a quick step on the part of the defender by Bethel to take away the opportunity. Trying to reverse the pitch, see if they can get a one-on-one opportunity. Right spot, right time that time for number 13, Hoves, who was able to step in front of that one, sends it back to midfield, and ICC gets it back once again. Carson O'Daniel reverses his motion in a hurry, getting a few oohs and ahs out of the crowd, but a great defensive play that time on the part of Bethel to get it back. A foul was called on the Indians. Carson O'Daniel didn't necessarily particularly like that because he felt like they were both jockeying for position, and both of them kind of giving each other the business there, as O'Daniel was called with at that time. Either way it goes, you got to play on here. Nil is the situation. 38:43 to play in regulation. This ball sent ahead. Dangerous as the ball's going to be bounced around, deflected, and it's going to be sent out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Bethel. Interesting. As the ICC player was running towards the goal, the Bethel player running away from the goal, the ball actually went 90 degrees from both of them, so it was not an easy call. Usually the angle of the ball helps you determine who the ball went out of bounds on, but either way it goes, it stays with the Indians. Now here comes ICC on the attack, but another great defensive play by Bethel to take it away, but then there comes the Indians. Boyd takes it away. Tries to send this one ahead, looking for O'Daniel, and then they're just going to clear this one out of bounds as it goes into the stands. So it's one of those that both these teams have just been inches away of maybe threading a pass through some traffic or getting it over the top to be able to find the first goal of the match, but those defenses have just been at the right spot at the right time, just a step quick enough. But you feel like a goal is coming soon. Over the middle they go. The shot is deflected away. Again, nicely done by Sharp that time. As quickly take a look at this one on the Little Caesars instant replay here. Good touch, good opportunity, just another great play by Sharp. As ICC will throw it in now back to live action. Bouncing this one around, and ICC will send it ahead and actually send it out of bounds. Last contacted by his own teammate as the ball was deflected away, and a little slow to get up that time was Cade Knight. So it'll be a goal kick coming up here for Sharp, who has been outstanding today. He has had 4 or 5 saves so far in the contest. Bethel really hasn't made it difficult on the keepers today for ICC, as the Indians have controlled field position, time of possession, especially here in the second half, as this ball is going to be sent ahead and it's going to be poked out of bounds, and they're going to say last touched by Bethel.
If you give one card, they'll stop.
And now Bethel getting a warning for kicking the ball away after the ball has been called out of bounds. It's been about the third or fourth time they've done that today. And now the referee saying the next time will be a card given. As that ball sent out of bounds, it will stay with the Indians. Inside, or coming up, or no, yeah. I'll get it right here in a minute. Inside 36 minutes to play. Sending this one forward, it's going to go out of bounds. Trying to get that baseline, taken away nicely. Strong defense on the part of Salat to take that one away and force it out of bounds. Substitution into the match here, and here's a very unique number coming into the match. It's James Whitehead wearing number 77. I'll say this, folks, this might be the first time I've seen a number 77 in a soccer match. So Whitehead checking in for the first time this afternoon. Bethel with it's going to send this one ahead. Whitehead comes up and tries to save it before it goes out of bounds, but he was well out of bounds when he made contact, so the ball back to the Indians with 35 minutes to play here in the second half. Could be a situation where who wants it more? Who can find a way to battle through and find a goal here, as both these teams have been very stingy defensively, as ICC takes that one away. Boyd with a lot of speed on the sidelines, trying to get to it, but a good job taking away the angle of attack that time by Perez. And now he's going to send this one ahead, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it will stay with the Indians. Again, a lot of the second half has been played on the Indian side of the pitch here, but credit Bethel for not giving up anything easy so far, as ICC has just applied pressure after pressure after pressure. But Sharp, living up to his last name, has looked sharp in net today. I'm here all week, folks. As now the Indians with it, looking to go on the attack. Pokes it ahead. O'Daniel with an opportunity. Tries to squeeze it across the middle, looking for the cross. Now here comes the fire. Oh, just too tall. Great opportunity there for David Marquez. Just a little rushed on that one as the seas parted for Marquez and just put too heavy of a foot on it, sent it into the trees. And oh my, that was a big opportunity there to break open this scoreless contest. And Marquez looking towards the sideline, shaking his head and knowing that his teammates are going to give him a hard time after missing that type of opportunity there. Break for Bethel. Neal remains your score here in this non-conference matchup between the Indians and the Bethel University JV squad. They're out of McKenzie, Tennessee. As the ball goes to midfield over the top, and ICC will control it. Bethel, though, takes it away, but there's Marquez to get it back for the good guys. Helms with it. Squeezes this one out to Boyd on the far side of the pitch. Boyd surveying, didn't see anything, goes back to Josh White. White tries to send it over the middle, but bad touch that time, taken away by Bethel. Now they send it ahead. It's going to be a foot race down the far side of the pitch, cleared back towards midfield, and the Wildcats will let it settle. This ball's deflected out, and Bethel will be able to jog this one down and just send it back to Sharp, who will let it settle. 32 minutes and 30 seconds as that ball is sent out of bounds, as Boyd came up to challenge and, well, just took that one to the face that time. As that ball quickly flew far off the contact of Boyd. I think might have hurt his pride a little bit more than actually physically hurt him that time, as he pops up and kind of laughing and talking amongst some of the players on the pitch right now. Not saying it didn't hurt, because clearly that does hurt. Indians trying to win that 50-50 battle at midfield, and there's going to be a foul on the Indians. Players shaking up on the pitch. That's Becerra. He is able to get up on his own power, so the referee will let him stay in the match there, as Took a little tough tumble to the turf. This ball sent down the pitch. Opportunity here. Oh, good opportunity there for Bethel. Just couldn't quite time the jump on that send. Now ICC is just going to clear it out to allow the defense to reset here. And then the ball is going to be sent out of bounds. Tried to go left-footed that time. Did Hoves, and it went out of bounds. Now here come the Indians. Tries to squeeze this one ahead to Boyd. Boyd touches it forward. Nobody to go with him that time. Good idea by Boyd. Just unfortunately didn't have numbers or anyone streaking to the net with him. So an easy scoop up that time on the part of Bethel. Now the ball going to midfield. Bethel lets it settle at their feet. Looking to go on the attack. This is number 14 with it, and he turns it over, and ICC gets it back now towards midfield. That was Stacy Lane who had it for Bethel. Now this one just trying to send it between 4 different players, reversing the pitch that time. Odds are usually not in your favor when you try to at least go on the ground instead of trying to go over the top of the defense. So either way it goes, Bethel gets it back and trying to set their attack. And the Indians get it back now. Trying to go over the top. Here comes an opportunity for O'Daniel. O'Daniel gets it, now pops it over his head and just couldn't find it. Now finds it. It's going to send this one. Another save by the keeper and a great play again. My goodness. What an effort, one, on the part of Clayton O'Daniel just to keep the ball alive and have a chance to make a shot, but another great save that time by Sharp in net to keep that one out of the back of the net and keep it scoreless. My, oh my. Louise Sharp has looked just that in net this afternoon for Bethel. He has been impressive. The Indians have had 3 good shots on goal. He's had at least 5 saves so far in the contest. Now the Indians trying to get something going. Bethel once again doing a good job swarming defensively. When the Indians do try to set something up, they've done a good job of taking away the passing lanes. Now trying to go over the backside, going tall, just a little bit too tall, as James Whitehead just couldn't quite get to it. Lets it go out of bounds. The ball will settle at the magnolia trees, and they'll have a goal kick come up here. Mass substitutions coming in for the Indians. 1 coming in for Bethel. That's Riley Duke checking into the contest for Bethel. In for the Indians is going to be West, Avery, Perez, Huckabee, Chandler. And I'm missing one more. Yeah, Avery's in. Maybe I got them all. Oh, yeah, I said West too. So, yeah, everybody's in for the Indians. Trying to get that one ahead was Huckabee, as that ball's going to be sent out, and it will be a corner. Yes, it will for the Indians. Who's going to find that breakthrough goal? We've got 21 minutes and 37 seconds left here in full time, as this will be Cameron West on to attempt this corner opportunity. Had a pretty good send earlier. Had a good opportunity, but again, a great save by Sharp negated that. Now he sends this one. Going to go short with it. Across the middle, ball's deflected around, and Bethel clears it out. Now Bethel's going to try to hurry it up the pitch. Helms is there, but he was offsides. Was DeGroat, as he was about 2.5 steps, a little bit too far before the ball was sent down the pitch. He tried to get back, but the referee had quickly signaled the offside call there. 26:50 to play. Neal is the situation between your ICC Indians and Bethel Wildcats. Oh, great chance there, but hey, let's give credit. Number 5 came in late, Aaron Grant, to clear that one out. Grant has played well in that back line today for the Wildcats. If he doesn't come in and clear that one out the last second, could have been something dangerous for the Indians. So defensively today, Bethel has looked really good. They haven't had very many opportunities thanks to a very stingy defense out of the Indians as well. But the Indians offensively have had 5 to 6 chances on frame, just couldn't find a way to send them home. And then the ball will go back to Bethel.
Who calls bad throw-ins anymore?
That's the second time we've seen that call today, and you heard Sully say that, and it's not something you see called too often. They did call it a bad throw-in. As this one sent ahead, keeper's going to come out and play it quickly. Oh, dangerous play there. But a nice decision to be able to touch that one forward ahead, as the ball's going to be sent out of bounds just to the left of us here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. Find out how you can contribute to Itawamba Community College, whether it be for building funds, scholarships, or even joining the Alumni Association by visiting iccms.edu. Ball taken away by Bethel, but the Indians quickly get back to reclaim possession. Bethel trying to up their pressure a little bit higher up the field now, as that time Huckabee tried to get the ball quickly spun around but swung on and missed. And Bethel able to get the loose ball. Now Bethel sends it ahead, and Marquez will just let it bounce back to him, and he'll clear it out. This ball sent down the pitch, should be controlled easily by Bethel. Instead, just a poor touch on the knee, and that's going to be a handball all day, every day. And Chandler arguing with the call. There was no doubt on that one, but ICC was able to get it back. I think you're starting to see two teams a little frustrated that neither one of them been able to put the ball in the back of the net yet, trying to force the issue a little bit. Now here come the Indians, trying to swing it out wide, but there again is Bethel. Right spot, right time to take that one away. Indians trying to find something, just spinning it around. Now tries to send it out left. They do so. This is Chandler with it now. Chandler, just a poor touch, taken away nicely that time by Bethel. Now here come the Wildcats. Trying to flip field position here. Getting down the pitch, and a flop, but does draw the call. He was falling before West even got there that time. But hey, if you get the whistle blown, it works. This one popped up. Is going to be a foot race. See who gets to it first, and Bethel will do so, and that should be a foul called on ICC. No, they're going to say play on. Wow. A lot of contact. And the referee's going to send the ball back to the side and try to get this substitution in here, I believe, for the Indians. Boyd into the match for ICC. This substitution being brought to you by First American National Bank, reminding you to follow the flag from Iuka to Tupelo. That's First American National Bank, a proud sponsor of today's soccer match, men's only match here in Fulton. 0-0 continues to be your score between ICC and Bethel. And the ball's going to be taken back by Bethel, given back to the Indians. Now ICC is going to try to spin this one out wide. Chandler's going to try to chase it down the far side of the pitch. He does control it. Squeezes it ahead, sends it. Ball deflected away. Here comes an opportunity for the Indians. Oh, good hustle that time by number 13. If number 13 doesn't make that play, Jedediah Hoves, then that's a goal for the Indians. But once again, Bethel coming away with the defensive plays when they need them the most, and that might have been the biggest one of the afternoon. This ball's going to be sent back, and ICC will control it. And this one's going to be sent into the tree line. It will stay with the Indians with 21:35 to play. Looks like Brian Huckabee has climbed into the tree line to get the ball. Saw that they sent one in. He says, you know what, I'm good. I don't want to get in there. Indians fire that one over the middle, and a whole lot of space to go there, and looks like a lot of confusion on the part of everybody on the pitch as nobody really attacked the ball, and Marquez fired on that one, just fired wide and missed badly. This is Alvaro Cala coming into the contest. Again, I do apologize if I'm saying these names wrong. Not your typical North Mississippi names that you hear every day. But we do appreciate those that are watching in support of Bethel this afternoon. These two teams met in a preseason friendly where they played 3 30-minute periods. As that one's going to be sent out of bounds. And the Indians can hurry and throw this one in. Sharp's going to have to hustle back to the goal, but the referee said, no, that's not where you're supposed to throw it in from, so let's reset it. The Indians tried to be crafty. Now ICC with it. Going to go left-footed and long and too tall that time. As that was Cameron West. Just couldn't quite get that one on frame, but judging by the way Sharp has played all afternoon, you're going to have to come with something a little bit stronger than that to get that one by him. Now, I will say this, he does have the challenge of looking back into the sun, especially if he's looking back towards us here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. Then the sun could be a difficult situation. The AR says the ball was still rolling when he put it in play, so you got to let that thing settle. And we've seen a lot of those resets today, as now they'll put it in play. Sends it ahead. Ball takes an unfortunate touch, but good hustle on the part of Bethel to get it back. Now here comes an opportunity for the Wildcats, and there's going to be a foul called on ICC. As Mitchell probably going to get a card in this situation as he reached up and grabbed the player for Bethel to negate the 1v1 opportunity with the keeper, as the referee's going to talk to him for a minute. No, he did not give him a card. Maybe a warning in that situation. Typically when you call him back like that, you're going to see him reach for the card, but he did not. Maybe Caden came over and apologized, said, yeah, that was my bad. I didn't mean to do that. And the referee said, oh, cool. Mass substitution is getting set to come in, and the next opportunity here for sure Bethel. Don't know if ICC will take the opportunity as well. Looking to go backside. The ball going long. They're going to call offside anyway on the play, and the ball will go back to the Indians. A goal kick coming up here. 17:50 to play, and a very welcomed breeze here. You don't get very many of these around the pitch here at ICC because, one, you're surrounded by trees. But you can hear that breeze coming in. The wind very, very rarely blows in from the football field to the pitch, at least this time of year. It might do it whenever we're out of season. As this one goes forward, and another foul called on ICC. It'll be a free kick opportunity coming up here for the Wildcats. So, yeah, anytime you hear a breeze blow here, you're always excited to get that wind blowing here in the broadcast booth. So the Indians set up the wall here. It will be a free kick opportunity inside 17 minutes of play. Still scoreless. 0-0 is the situation. This one sent ahead and an easy save that time.
All right, that whole offensive replay came out.
And I apologize. I accidentally hit the replay button instead of queuing up the replay. And we're going to have that hydration timeout. So let's take it with them. Neil, your situation with 16:30 to play here in the second half. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Car Hop Classic for just $2.99 is the perfect 1-2 punch of flavor and value. Time that! You need a trainer to help you eat the burger?
Hey, stay out of this.
Don't get in my head, man. There's barely room for me in there.
Hurry in and try quarter-pound double cheeseburger or 6-inch Philly plus tots for $2.99.
My mom never let me eat this much cookie dough.
What would she say if she saw you eating this big scoop cookie dough blast?
I don't know. Why ask her?
Don't tell your father.
Oh, naughty, naughty.
Hurry in and scoop up our new cookie dough treats. Try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza. Then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we have 16:39 to play in regulation. Still no score. Been a defensive struggle this afternoon in Fulton. And I do believe it should be a goal kick coming up here for ICC because the ball was saved.
Hey guys, it's their free kick.
And nope, they're going to say a free kick for the Indians. We'll see how they reset it here. I'll be honest, I don't know. I was trying to answer an email as we went to that break, so. We'll see what they elect to do here, and ICC will be throwing it in on the side. We'll try to go over the top to Carson O'Daniel. Beats one man now. Here comes an opportunity for O'Daniel. 1v1 opportunity. Now squeezes ahead, and oh, what a great play defensively to just tackle at the ball that time and negate it as Carson had his brother Clayton over the middle for an opportunity there. Would have been an easy scoring opportunity for the Indians, but another great defensive play. That time, help off the backside. Sent that one out of bounds. It'll be a corner opportunity coming up here for the Indians. Well, it's been a defensive clinic, especially inside the box for Bethel today. They have made everything difficult for the Indians. Now ICC with a corner. See if they can get something going here. Send over the middle. Header is there, and no, cleared out. Again, Bethel just in the right spot at the right time as ICC now wants to reset their attack. Ball bouncing around, and it will eventually settle at the feet of Bethel. No, ICC gets it back. Now fires left-footed, but just wide. Man. Well, I'll put it to you this way. The Indians, just as easily as this match is 0-0 right now, ICC could be up 3-0, maybe even 4-0, if not for some great defensive efforts on the part of Bethel. But I tell you what, these guys have made everything difficult on the Indians today. The Indians defense playing stingy as well, as neither team been able to put anything in the back of the net. ICC with a staggering advantage when it comes to shots on goal, time of possession, and field position, as ICC wins that 50-50 battle. Now swings it out wide. This is Lando with it, tries to squeeze it far side, shoots that from distance. Don't know if he was looking for a cross, if he's trying to make that one dangerous and put it on frame. Either way it goes. Another stop by Bethel, but then there's ICC. Carson O'Daniel gets it back, leaves it over to the middle. Now this is going to be Chandler with it, who swings it out wide. That's going to be Josh White. White trying to go over the top to Clayton O'Daniel. O'Daniel lets it settle. Trying to dribble away from a couple of defenders. Fires and wide right. Well, the Indians getting a lot more aggressive on these shot attempts. Just haven't been able to put the last couple on frame here. Just seeing if they can't wear out Sharp. Sharp has played extremely well this afternoon in net. It looks like he's going to go for the distance. ICC made a change at halftime as Corbin Martin is now in net, as Alex Box, the regular starter, came out at halftime. Of course, that's one thing that Sully said. Sully did say you're going to see a lot of guys get some playing time today, and that has been the case. And see if we can give a card or a talking to in this situation. Like it's just going to be another talking to. A firm talking to, no finger pointing or anything like that out of the center judge, but just says, don't do it again. So it'll be a free kick here for the Indians. See if the Indians can find a way to break through here. 0-0 is the score. Coming up on 13 minutes of play here in the second half. Looks like it will be White to attempt the kick. He'll put a left foot into this one and just easily save that time. Really nothing dangerous, just a routine play that time as this ball is sent wide. Take a look at it right there on the Little Caesars instant replay. It was on frame. As we're back to live action, the ball sent out of bounds by Bethel. Substitutions in the match here for the Indians. Number 19, Paul Yatt. And 23, Noah LaCastro into the match for the first time this afternoon, maybe even the first time this season. No, it's the first time I've called their names this season. As this one sent ahead to O'Daniel, breaks free. O'Daniel now leaves it out wide. Here comes an opportunity for Chandler. Chandler fires and just wide. The ball just took an unfortunate hop when it settled at the feet of Chandler, so he had to kind of let that one settle once again. Squeezed the shot in a hurry and just sent it out wide right. So still no score with 12 minutes to play in regulation. Well, if you're a fan of defensive soccer, this has been the dream match for you, as we've seen a lot of great defensive plays all day long. Now, if you're a fan of offensive scoring, well, it's not what you've been looking for. As the Indians have had some aggressive attacks and have taken 6 or 7 shots on goal, just haven't been able to put any of them home. Trying to send this one long on the cross to Clayton O'Daniel, too tall. And they're going to send this one out of bounds, and the Indians will have a throw in to the right of us here with 11:28 to play in the contest. LaCastro does send it in. Just trying to get a little bit too fancy with the touch that time and loses it. as they're going to clear this one back to midfield. Helms tried to let that one settle, and just a little miscommunication between a couple of Indians that time, and Bethel gets it back, trying to reverse the pitch on the far side of things. That's Riley Duke with it. And that one's sent ahead, and ICC finds it. And hearing a few oohs and ahs out of the ICC players as juked him out of his shin guards, as shin guards went flying after he made that quick stop. But the thing about it is, shake and bake, but nobody's there to help. No results out of that play as Bethel was able to regroup defensively and get back and stop the attack for the Indians. Noah with it now, sends it over the middle. And then ICC eventually gets it back. The Indians just playing a game of catch now. Now they try to go on the attack, seeing what they've got. They swing it out wide to Nichols. Nichols wanting to go to work, trying to go south, and nice tackle, and just couldn't quite get to it. Good clean play, good physical play on the part of Bethel. Ball out of bounds. It'll be a throw in here by the Indians. Nichols tried to get by the defender and did not, and he was taken to the turf. And Lando, like most, whenever you get called for a foul, puts his hands up and said, "What did I do?" And referee kind of looks at him. He nods his head saying yes. So we've got 9 minutes and 15 seconds. Still no score between ICC and Bethel. Trying to squeeze this one forward, does so. Nichols lets it settle, and he's taken to the turf. And again, the referee has warned Bethel numerous times about kicking the ball away after the play. He said the next time it happened they were going to get a card. He did not in that situation. Now ICC with it. Indians want to swing it out wide. Just a poor touch that time, as good speed shown by Soto to able to get the ball, take it away. And then ICC gets it back though. Squeezes this one ahead. Just, unfortunate bounce off the feet of Diego, and Bethel tries to send it over the top of the defense. ICC was there. Nice job by Mitchell to eventually get the ball back. Helms with it now. Going to squeeze this one forward. That's going to be Diego with it now. Tries to advance this one forward. Went left-footed, had just a little bit of right angle spin away from O'Daniel, who couldn't get to the ball. It would have been borderline offside call anyway. But the referee said didn't really do anything, so play on. 50-50 ball down the pitch. Headed back to the ICC side of things. Ball still loose, and that should be a handball, but did not call it. Guess they're going to rule it incidental. As Bethel had it, lost it. Diego gets it back for the Indians. Carson O'Daniel with it now, trying to go on the attack on the left side of the pitch. Weaving his way through traffic. O'Daniel over the middle, fires, goes tall, but too tall. Oh, another opportunity for the Indians. Fancy footwork there by ICC, but more great defense by Bethel to take away that opportunity. And they're going to call a corner opportunity here for the Indians. Got to make this dangerous, as time becoming a factor here. 6:54 to play in the contest. 0-0 is still your score. Well, the Indians, they've dominated the ball control, time of possession, shots on goal, but nothing to show for it, as this one's going to be broken up. O'Daniel with it. Tries to reverse his way, and it's going to be sent out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians. Mass substitutions coming in here. Number 12, Williams. Number 2, Permenta. 21, Octavia. And 26, don't see a 26. There's not a number for Juan Diego, so maybe that's him. If not, I apologize. 5:45 to play here. There's also not a number for Wesley Kemp, who was originally a starter, so. Now here comes the Indians. O'Daniel with it. Left side, trying to get by the defender, does so, and tries to power that one through, didn't get it. Swings it out. Now here comes a shot for the Indians, and no, great job deflecting that one away. That was Montenegro coming up and making the play, and they call a foul on the Indians on the opposite side of the pitch. They let the ball play, and there was no advantage gained in that situation, so they call it back to the point of the foul. Inside 5 minutes. Indians have been knocking on the door, but nobody home so far, thanks to some tough defense on the part of Bethel all afternoon long. Ball is loose, and ICC will control it now as O'Daniel will send it out wide. This is Paul Yatt with it. Will eventually loses control as 11 takes it away. Kevin Carrion. This one's going to be sent out of bounds. It will, yes, find its way into Firewater Creek across the way. Well, a lot of tired guys on the pitch right now. Nobody really in a hurry to get to the ball. And they'll send one in from the side now. Again, if any of your kids would like to come to a match here at ICC and be a ball retriever, we'll give you free admission to the match. Don't ask how much admission is already, though, as the ball taken away nicely. Oh, good defense again by Bethel. I've been saying that all day today, and they have looked extremely good defensively and have made things difficult as they've been dominated in the time of possession. Most of the second half has been played on the Indian side of the pitch, but still no points to show for it. Just a bad angle on the touch there. Bethel will clear that one out, and that one will likely get into the Firewater Creek as well. Yes, it does. It will be a throw-in. Substitution into the match here for the Indians. Garrett Mills into the contest. And Camden Mitchell will check out. Can the Indians find a way to send this thing home? There's 2 minutes and 40 seconds left here in regulation. Bethel will get the ball now. Can Bethel, though? They haven't had very many, if any, opportunities here in the second half. They'll have it with 2:15 and counting left in the contest. So the Indians take it back now. Over the middle they go with it. Squeezing this one ahead. Here comes an opportunity for the Indians. No, again, man, such a great effort. And let's credit Jack Churchward coming in on the play there. Again, a opportunity to be 101 there for the Indians. Just couldn't quite get to it in time thanks to Churchward, who sent that one out of bounds. It will not be a corner opportunity as it did stay on this side of the flag. So a pair of subs in for ICC with 1:32 to play. Are we heading to overtime? We'll find out as the Indians will have the throw in here. And just lost the handle on the ball that time. Now Bethel will try to swing it out, and ICC will control. This is Carson O'Daniel taking it back to midfield. A minute and 10 seconds now for the Indians. ICC trying to swing this one out wide. This is Boyd, but he's offside. So now we're inside a minute to play. So they're going to send the keeper up to kick this one. 20 seconds have ran off the clock so far.
Noah, be aware. Be aware.
Trying to send this one deep. 30 seconds to play. Ball to midfield, bouncing around, and Bethel will control it. O'Daniel coming up to apply some pressure. 20 seconds, now taken away. Indians with it, and he tried to stop and just couldn't check up that time, and the ball sent ahead, and looks like we're possibly heading to overtime. 10 seconds now. As Bethel will have to rush in the throw here and see if they can get the shot off. 5 seconds, 2 seconds, will not get a shot off, and that will do it. Full time here in Fulton, no score. As it appears we're going to go to overtime. We'll take a break and come back with overtime where a golden goal will win it. Back to more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
The longer a person has diabetes, the more likely they are to develop diabetic retinopathy. If left untreated, diabetic retinopathy can lead to blindness. That's why it's important for diabetics to have a comprehensive eye examination with dilation once a year. I'm Dr. Laurie Cagle of Cagle Eye Center in Fulton. We offer comprehensive eye exams to provide diagnosis and treatment of various eye diseases. Browse our large selection of frames available in prescription and non-prescription. Call to schedule your appointment today at Cagle Eye Center in Fulton.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Car Car Hop Classic for just $2.99 is the perfect 1-2 punch of flavor and value. Time that! You need a trainer to help you eat the burger?
Hey, stay out of this.
Don't get in my head, man. There's barely room for me in there.
Hurry in and try quarter-pound double cheeseburger or 6-inch Philly plus tots for $2.99.
My mom never let me eat this much cookie dough.
What would she say if she saw you eating this big scoop cookie dough blast?
I don't know. I asked her.
Don't tell your father.
Oh, naughty, naughty.
Hurry in and scoop up our new cookie dough treats. Try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
My burger goes best with mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef.
No, corn-fed.
On the grill.
Now, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce.
Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare.
Gotta be well done.
Brioche.
Sesame seeds.
American cheese.
Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that.
Strictly with a Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the first of a possible 2 overtime scoreless here between ICC and Bethel. The rules of overtime are simple. It's a golden goal. For those that are watching unfamiliar with that terminology, well, you win, you score, you win. That's about as simple as it gets. As doesn't matter if it comes in the first 10 seconds or the final 10 seconds of this 10-minute overtime frame. The first one to score wins here in overtime. This is a non-division match between ICC and the Bethel JV squad. We do want to thank everyone that's tuned in here this afternoon for this match, as Bethel will have the ball to start things off here. Bethel in the gold and black kits, ICC in the blue and white kits. Ball sent to midfield, and ICC has it now. Well, the Indians, they dominated the time of possession, field position, shots on goal for the entire full time, but Bethel, man, they came up with some amazing, timely defensive plays to be able to keep this thing scoreless. As I said, just as easy as this one is 0-0, could have easily been 4-0 ICC. Some great front back line play by Bethel, along with Sharp looking good in net today, has kept the Indians off the board. Now here comes Bethel. Helms, though, man, we talk about Helms. He has been solid on that back line for the Indians, and I don't know that he's come out of the match very often today. Of course, I know he has subbed out, but he hasn't spent very much time on this hot September afternoon on the sidelines. ICC with it. They had it but got it, or excuse me, they lost it but got it back. Now shot is going to be scooped up that time. Don't know that it would have been on frame necessarily, but stopped once again by number 25, Sharp of Bethel. Now they're just going to head this one forward as Alex Box has come back into the match. He was originally the keeper. He stepped out the second half and was replaced by Caden Mitchell, who also went 45 minutes of scoreless time in net, and that's going to be offside is called. As Carter Chandler, he knew it. He looked up and was looking at the AR across the pitch and was waiting for him to throw the flag up. He did, and simply just jogged back defensively. Well, the Lady Indians, they're set to start at 6 o'clock tonight. They're not here. They're on the road to Columbia State. We'll try to keep you updated and post it on Twitter throughout the evening as Lady Indians on the road trying to keep those winning ways going. They got an exciting 4-3 win over Gulf Coast on Saturday. The Indians, however, trying to get right back on the winning side of things after they dropped a decision, their first loss of the year, to Gulf Coast. But for the Indians, it wasn't a North Division match, so even though, yes, it was a loss, wasn't necessarily a bad one in that case. Now here comes Bethel, an opportunity here out wide but broken up. Bethel able to keep it on their side of the pitch. Some of the deepest penetration they've had today, as well as some of the longest time they've had the ball on their side of the pitch, as this one's going to be sent out and tackled out of bounds. It will stay with Bethel with a corner opportunity here. Well, despite being dominated in all the categories I spoke of earlier, if Bethel puts this thing away here, you'd have to tip your cap to their defensive play to be able to come out of here with a win today. So if you're Bethel, you got to make it dangerous here. This is number 13, Hoves, getting set to send in this corner opportunity for the Wildcats. They do send it. It's going to be cleared out that time by the Indians defensively, but Bethel does keep it now, tries to squeeze this one forward. Backside, but it's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick coming up here by the Indians. Good job defensively, crowding inside the box that time, breaking up that corner opportunity. Wasn't the best send, but still had a chance to be dangerous, but ICC clears it out and gets the ball back. 6 minutes to play here in the first of 2 possible overtimes. And the Indians would like to end this one early, I should say, as this one squeezed ahead, but ICC right back to take it away. Chandler with it. Looking for someone to go to. Not a whole lot of good spacing on the part of the Indians. Making defending the ball pretty easy that time. They're able to guard 2 guys with 1 defender, but ICC eventually working it back across the opposite side of the pitch. This one's sent out of bounds and will stay with the Indians. Remind you, if you're just now joining us, we'll have football right back here on the Red Channel tomorrow night. A 6 o'clock Davis Ford pregame show, as well as the 6:30 First American National Bank kickoff, as the Indians, only the second time that they'll be home this year, as they'll take on Coahoma, a vastly improved Coahoma squad coming to town for Military Appreciation Night. And a foul was called. He grabbed him by the jersey. The referee was going to let him continue to play to see if he was able to get an advantage. He was not, so the stoppage, and now the Indians will have a free kick coming up here with 4:45 left in the first overtime. Can the Indians make this one dangerous? Can they find a way to send this one home and call it a day here in Fulton with the victory? The referee steps off the 10 yards. This is Clayton O'Daniel getting set to send this one. Surveys the defense. Now will step into this one, pokes it forward, and just a great job that time by number 16, using his height to get in there. That was Montenegro coming in and clearing that one out. Now here comes O'Daniel. O'Daniel weaving his way through traffic, but sent out of bounds. It'll be a corner opportunity coming up here for the good guys. 4 minutes to play, as you see the young man that we talked about earlier today that was chasing around a few of the balls, was able to get that one back in play for the Indians. Possible future Indian already getting in a little bit of the action there. He promptly and quickly went back to the shadow. I can't blame you, young man. This is a warm afternoon. This one sent short. Now O'Daniel gets it back, wants to fire, but this one too tall. Just didn't look like a cohesive set that time as they sent it short. It was broken up, sent back out to Carson O'Daniel. Put a foot into it, but just carried a little bit too far. 3 minutes and 24 seconds. As this one sent into the muggy afternoon sky and is out of bounds. Last touch by ICC. You hear the ICC All-American Band. Don't know if it's coming across on your broadcast right now, but you can hear them off in the drill field area. If you haven't seen one of their Military Appreciation Night performances, you're in for a treat tomorrow night at halftime, as they'll honor the men and women that are currently and have served our country, help us enjoy the freedoms that we enjoy today. You want to be sure and join us for that. Now, I will say this, members of the military, both current and past members, do get free admission with their immediate family, and they are encouraged to be a part of the halftime presentation. As now Bethel with it, tries to send it over the middle. Oh, great job that time by guess who? Hillams coming in and making the stop. Young man for Bethel is down as there's a shot from distance, and it's wide and tall. And they're going to call for the trainer. Referee talking to him. He never gave the signal to stop the clock. I think he was trying to draw the call more than he actually was hurt that time, as 22 was hoping to get a PK, but did not get the call. So Box puts a foot into this one, and the Indians control it. This is Diego with it. Looking for somewhere to go, can't find anybody. Tries to send that one ahead, and oh, great job that time by Banjo to get it. And now tries to send it ahead, keeps it in bounds, and no, they're going to say he's out of bounds. Well, I was going to say that was a great effort, but you had to think he went out of bounds the way that Carson O'Daniel checked up on the sideline. A little bit of delay call, but they do get it right now with 1:15 to play. Can the Indians find some last-minute magic here in Fulton to find a way to win this one in the first overtime? If not, we'll head to 2 overtimes. Inside a minute to play now. ICC having a little bit of trouble advancing the ball forward. Hillams does so now, gets it up to O'Daniel, who gets it back to his brother Carson, who quickly goes out wide with it. Now trying to go over the top of it. Here comes an opportunity for the Indians. And there's a collision. The referee says play on here. Over the middle. Huckabee thought about it, now fires, and oh, just too tall. Well, Huckabee looks like he couldn't make up his mind on what he wanted to do there after the ball got away. Was thinking about going to O'Daniel, then fires left-footed and couldn't get it. The Indians are going to have to hurry here. 20 seconds, and they will have a corner opportunity. Now make it 15 seconds. They do send it, and it's going to be cleared out by Bethel, and that's going to do it for the first overtime. 3 seconds. Now make it 2-1-0. And we'll head to the second overtime. Still scoreless here in Fulton. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second and final overtime right after this.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you wherever you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC.
With the Little Caesars mobile app, you can customize an extra most bestest pizza with the most cheese, and now with the most of any toppings for the nation's best price. It's the crowning pizza achievement. And it's true what they say, it's lonely at the top. Unless you have an extra most bestest pizza, then it's a party at the top!
Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizzas, the world's easiest way to outrageous amounts of toppings, starting at $6.
Pizza. The Car Hop Classic for just $2.99 is the perfect 1-2 punch of flavor and value. You need a trainer to help you eat the burger?
Hey,
Stay out of this.
Don't get in my head, man. There's barely room for me in there.
Hurry in and try quarter-pound double cheeseburger or 6-inch Philly plus tots for $2.99.
My mom never let me eat this much cookie dough.
What would she say if she saw you eating this big scoop cookie dough blast?
I don't know. I asked her.
Don't tell your father.
Oh, naughty, naughty.
Hurry in and scoop up our new cookie dough treats. Try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
And welcome back for the second overtime. 10 minutes on the board. We're still scoreless. ICC and Bethel. And quite the friendly today. Has been a defensive struggle. The Indians, they've had a lot of opportunities, just hadn't been able to send any of those home. And you got to credit a lot of great extra effort plays defensively today by the Wildcats of Bethel. If you're tuning in and you've been watching this one from the get-go, you've had a great match to watch all day today. We do want to remind you the women are set to play in Columbia State tonight. That one is scheduled for 6 o'clock. We will not be broadcasting those matches. Obviously, if they broadcast it, we'll try to get that one out to you. And if not, we'll be giving you updates throughout the night on the Twitters. Just follow us at Let's Go ICC. Don't see anything on their Twitter account that says that they are streaming the match tonight, as there was a shot wide right from Lando. So it'll be a goal kick coming up here. This one's sent ahead. Nichols, though, trying to get to it. And, oh, yeah, all day, every day, a foul call there on Lando. As Lando trying to get aggressive, seeing if he couldn't beat the ball handler that time. He could not, and you can't fault him. A little bit of frustration still setting in for the Indians. Have had a lot of great opportunities, just can't get anything going. As this one sent down the pitch, 50-50 ball, and it's going to be a little bit too long, and it should go out of bounds. Yes, it will. So it'll be a throw-in here for the Indians. Well, not too bad of a drive for Bethel on the way home. It's in McKenzie, Tennessee, so around the Jackson, Tennessee area. As this one sent ahead, deflected away, and wisely played that time by Garrett Mills. Alex Box with heads up as Mills had somebody on his hips. That time just put a header back towards Box, who came up and stopped it. If Box wasn't paying attention, that would have been an own goal for the win. Oh, that would have been a bad day for the Indians. Now the ball's free. Huckabee with it now, trying to go ahead, and runs into a brick wall with the name of Aaron Grant. Grant was just standing there. Huckabee tried to go forward, and, well, Huckabee gives up some height and a significant amount of weight to Grant. As that ball was sent out of bounds, and ICC will have the throw in. Ouch. The Bethel player tried to clear that one out, did so off the back of his teammate, and you heard the pop of the ball all the way up here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. Remind you can find out more about how you can contribute to Itawamba Community College by visiting iccms.edu. Now here comes Bethel with the opportunity on their side of the pitch. They haven't had many of these today. Trying to make good on it this time. A golden goal will win it. This one is deflected off, and it will be a corner kick here for the visiting Wildcats of Bethel, and they're calling for time as there is a player down for Bethel on the opposite side of the pitch. Let's take a timeout here from the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. Back with more right after this.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
The Car Hop Classic for just $2.99 is the perfect 1-2 punch of flavor and value. Time that! You need a trainer to help you eat the burger?
Hey, stay out of this. Don't get in my head, man. There's barely room for me in there.
Hurry in and try quarter-pound double cheeseburger or 6-inch Philly plus tots for $2.99.
My mom never let me eat this much cookie dough.
What would she say if she saw you eating this big scoop cookie dough blast?
I don't know. Why ask her?
Don't tell your father.
Oh, naughty, naughty.
Hurry in and scoop up our new cookie dough treats. Try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
The newly formed Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi wants to make sure you are receiving the best orthopedic care possible. Our staff of 7 experienced, board-certified surgeons specialize in a specific area of the body and can treat you with the newest and latest technology available to fast-track your road to recovery. Call us for same-day appointments at 662-377-BONE and come see us at Gloucester Creek Village in Tupelo. At the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our specialty is you.
And welcome back as the young man from Bethel, number 18, Banjo, will walk off on his own power, just cramping. And with the heat the way it is, and as long as they've played today, you can completely understand that, as this will be a corner opportunity coming up here for Bethel. It was broken up by the Indians, now sent ahead, and it's going to be offside as the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick coming up here. 6.5 minutes left here in the second and final overtime between ICC and Bethel. So Box will survey the defense here as this one's sent ahead, and Bethel will break it up. Sent back towards midfield, and Bethel will control it. Well, Bethel, they've controlled the field position and time of possession here in the second half. As Huckabee has it, the Indians did have a shot on goal, or had an opportunity, but just couldn't quite find it. Now this one's going to be sent ahead, and it's going to be sent out of bounds, and it will be a corner opportunity, I do believe, coming up here for the Indians. And so a chance here for the Indians to put this thing to bed. 5.5 to play. As Huckabee is taking a step back, his teammates yelling, "Do it." So we'll see what Huckabee's going to do here. Well, he's going to flip this one in. And no. Not necessarily what you're looking for there if you're the Indians. So he tried to get a little fancy and flip that one in and, well, threw it about a little too tall. Going to try it one more time. This time sends it ahead. This one cleared out by Bethel. Well, you get a chance to do those type things when you're in these friendly type games. Now here comes Carson O'Daniel weaving his way through traffic. Lands at the feet of Nichols. Nichols tries to poke it ahead, and then it's going to be sent out of bounds once again. Well, the Indians had an opportunity there, and once again, solid defense out of the play of Bethel. And I've said that all day today. Bethel has looked extremely good when ICC's had those scoring opportunities. They just take them away quickly. So the Indians with it now. Marquez had it, lost it. Bethel gets it, had it, lost it, and Nichols is there. ICC gets it back, had it, lost it, and Bethel has it now. Now here come the Wildcats on the attack. They've got numbers, trying to keep it in bounds. No. 4 minutes to play. They send that one ahead, and Bethel, nobody around for ICC as Bethel easily takes that one away. As Carson O'Daniel with it now and gets pushed in the back, no call. Referee says play on. Now they try to send it ahead, and Bethel breaks it up. Settles back at the feet of O'Daniel. Then it's taken away by the Wildcats. This is Williams with it now, sends it back. Bethel lets it settle. Sends this one ahead. Salah with it now, sends it out wide, and ICC takes it away. Now here comes an opportunity for the Indians. They have numbers. Oh, they had Nichols going wide, but instead sent that one straight ahead. And Nichols, he is giving out. He's asking for a substitution here, and there's going to be a lot of guys like that right now just trying to find that extra breath and reserves in the tank to see if they can find a way to win this one. As now here comes Bethel on the attack. They want to send this one on the cross. Oh, it was dangerous but a little too tall. Gets the cross, and it's too tall that time as ball will go back to the Indians now. One of the better opportunities that Bethel has had in the second half, just couldn't quite put that one on frame. As now the Indians will try to go back on the attack here with 2.5 to play. Nobody, and I mean nobody, has found a way to put it in the back of the net right now. This one's going to be sent ahead. 50-50 ball at midfield, and Huckabee eventually comes away and wins it. Now Huckabee sends this one forward, and it's won that time, but the referee says no, play on. Oh, tough play there as he was going for the ball. As Boyd was there, had a chance to beat the defender, but again, another nice aggressive play, but as said, going for the ball, so nothing malicious that time. And now the ball goes back to midfield with 2 minutes to play. Now this is going to be Nichols. As we talked about, Nichols was asking for a substitution earlier. ICC couldn't run one in, and he is out of gas, to say the least. Most of these players are on the pitch right now. As Lando takes this one away. That one goes ahead, and Bethel gets it back, tries to squeeze this one forward. ICC steps in front of it, sends it ahead, but there's Bethel to get it back now with 1:25 to play. That ball's going to go out of bounds, and it will stay with the Wildcats. Scramble for the ball on the far side of the pitch. Just kind of let him bounce around. Now ICC comes away with it. That was Garrett Mills taking it away. Inside a minute to play now. Out wide to Nichols. Nichols goes on the cross to Huckabee. And the touch, oh, too much as Huckabee tried to let that one settle. Sharp comes up and makes the play to stop the opportunity for the Indians. Sharp has just been outstanding in net today, all day, by the way. He has not come out of this match. Has Sharp 25 seconds to play. They're trying to send this one ahead. It's got somebody coming on the backside, but there's Box to come up and make the play. He's going to quickly send this one ahead. Got 15 seconds to play. Oh, Daniel had it, sent it out of bounds. The Indians are quickly going to throw it back in here. Can the Indians find a little bit of last-second magic? No, they will not, and that's going to do it. Well, this one shot, it would have counted, but it's not going to be anywhere near on frame, as there's a couple of players that immediately fall to the turf after this one goes final. 2 hours and 36 minutes later, we finish it the way we started. 0-0 is your final score here after the second overtime. So for Lee Adams, Raphael Henry, I'm Adam Gore. We'll see you tomorrow night back here on the Red Channel with football, the American version of football, as ICC will play host to Coahoma on Military Appreciation Night. You guys have a blessed night, and as always, Roll Tribe.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.